Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's bright and early, daily discipline, mind, body, and soul. This is how we get through Friday, end of the week. Hope you guys had a productive week. Let's talk a little bit more about our fashion game. I want to talk about shoes, and I want to talk about fragrance. Cologne. These are things that your dad should have talked to you about, maybe your grandfather. I never had this conversation when I was a kid. No one ever taught me as a young man about this type of stuff. But here's basically the rule. It's just my opinion. If you're 35-ish, you're getting to be a man, you're no longer a kid, it's time to put away the sneakers. You can wear them for active wear. You can wear them when you're running or at the beach or whatever you do, go to the gym, all that kind of stuff. Of course. But as far as your go-to everyday shoe, it's time to put those aside and find something classy casual. So we have the three different types of shoes that you should be looking at: loafers, Oxfords, and boots, a dress boot. I'm not a big loafers guy. It's just not my style. I have had them in the past. It's a fine look. They look good with jeans. They look good with a set of Dockers. They'll look fine with a set of dress slacks. It's a very good versatile shoe. Back in the 80s, in the preppy days, we were preppy, you'd put a penny in your loafers. I don't know why, penny loafers. I don't know why you'd put a penny in them. One other reason why I don't like loafers is because it has kind of a square toe. I don't like a square toe, I like a pointy toe. That's just preference. But loafers is a fine option. I was just over at a guy's house last week, was it last week, 2 weeks ago, checking out a couple of his bikes, a lot of motorcycles. He had like close to 100 bikes, big man cave, just money that I can't even imagine. And he was wearing a set of loafers, perfectly fine option, looked good on him. It's not something I would buy. But loafers, you go check them out, go try them on, and see what you like. Oxfords is more my style. It has a lace, it's still a below the ankle dress shoe. Many different styles of Oxfords. Has a little bit of more pointy of a toe, which I like. I suggest if you're going to get some Oxfords, you got to have a set of Oxfords. That's mandatory. But get a couple sets. They have really comfortable, everyday walkable sets. They have dress sets, which you probably would only wear with a suit. Get yourself a couple different sets. Get some black ones, get some tan ones, maybe some red ones, the oxblood color, and you'll be able to get down with any outfit. Get yourself a belt or two to match. It's not a bad look to match your belt and your shoes. I don't tuck my shirts in all the time. Supposed to. Everybody tells me, especially different girlfriends, they want to tuck the shirt in. It's not a look that I like. I don't like tucking shirts in. I carry a pistol most of the time, so I carry my shirt out. But if you tuck your shirt in, you can sport your belt game. You can show everybody how you're matching your belt and your shoes. So Oxfords is a great option. You gotta have a set of Oxfords. Now, boots, a dress boot. And that's a little scary for some of you guys to think of a dress boot. And no, it doesn't have to be a set of alligator skinned cowboy boots. Although they got a cowboy boot store here where you can, I didn't know cowboy boots were so expensive. You can spend $2 or $3 grand on a set of cowboy boots. I had no idea. No, I like dress boots, and I was a little hesitant. I have Doc Martens, and that's a casual kind of fashion boot. A dress boot will go just above the ankle. It may have a little zipper on the side to help you get it on and off. That's common. They'll have sort of an Oxford look to it. And when I was looking at a dress boot, this was years ago when I remember first buying my first set, I remember looking at it just kind of like, I don't know, man. You put it on, they're so comfortable. It's such a good look. I have a set I was just wearing yesterday. I love those shoes. Now, with your dress shoes, get yourself a little collection of shoes. Take care of them. Get yourself a little shoe shine station, little setup, some little tools to do it. You can buy a shoe shine kit online for cheap. You can go to Walgreens and get that stuff. The shoe store you go to may have them. And shine your shoes. not every day, once a month. Keep them tight. If you get scuffs, shine them right away. Keep them shine, keep them looking nice. If you get rips in your dress shoes, I had a set of Oxfords, I accidentally kicked something and ripped the leather really bad, couldn't fix it, threw them away. Perfectly good shoes, I threw them away. I'm not gonna wear ripped up dress shoes. So have some beaters that you can wear if you're gonna be kicking stuff like I was. Take care of your clothes, it's important. Let's talk about fragrance. Cologne. Men wear cologne. My grandfather wore cologne. In his generation, in his era, my grandfather was the greatest generation, right? What they call themselves the World War II generation, not the baby boomers. The baby boomers were all a bunch of hippies. What do they wear? Patchouli oil or dirt. That's a cologne my dad wore was Pabst Blue Ribbon. That's what he always smelled like. And cigarettes. You know, my grandfather's generation, Humphrey Bogart, that era, those guys put themselves together, man. And they all wore cologne. I feel like I should have been born back in that era. I should have been born in the 40s. Because I love those old movies, the way the guys put themselves together. And I don't dress like that. I'm a biker, lives by the beach. But I have a lot of respect for that generation and how they put themselves together and the masculinity that they portray. And cologne is an interesting thing. Now you have to be careful with it because you can buy a bunch of crap and just smell awful. And then you can waste a lot of money and have a collection. I have a friend of mine, he's Iranian. Persians love cologne. That's like a thing, man. Persians love cologne, oh my God. And you go to his house, in the guest bathroom, it's full. He's probably got 35 bottles of cologne all over the sink in the guest bathroom. And I'm like, why don't you put that shit in your bathroom? And he's like, why don't you go check out my bathroom? I go into the bathroom and in the master bedroom and look, and he's got, I'm like, is that your wife? He's like, that's all my shit. He's got another 50 bottles in his bathroom. No one needs a collection like that. No one. It's ridiculous. 1 or 2 bottles, something for the summer, something for the winter, something for casual every day, and something for date night. Wear what you want to wear. Don't get lost in this fragrance game of getting the hottest fragrance, the most popular cologne that's out right now. It's going to go out of style at some point. And the people that play that game are snobs. And if you're not wearing what's hip right now, they're gonna make fun of you. So just wear what you like. If you like polo, guys in my generation like polo cologne, they've been wearing it since the 80s. Wear polo. They update the fragrance. It's not the same recipe as it was in 82, 83. They've upgraded it. And if you don't want to buy that green bottle, they got the blue bottle, the black bottle. That's the one I would suggest, the black one. Or the red bottle, that's fine also. You know, if you like Drakkar, that was old school 90s. The Fuck Me cologne, oh, and that worked. I don't care what you say. You can make fun of Drakkar Noir all you want. I used to wear the shit out of that. I would douse myself in it. Women would come up to me and just, oh, you smell so great. But if that's what you like, wear that shit. I'm not going to get into naming a bunch of brands. They have Chanel Blue. The blue colognes are good for by the beach. They have the Oud colognes. That's my Persian buddy likes those. Oud, it's like O-U-D. It's a kind of real musky smell. The Persian guys love that. Just do you. Go to the fucking Macy's perfume counter or wherever, big box store at the mall. Get a couple sniffs. Buy an affordable bottle, not something too cheap, not something too expensive, and have it be your go-to scent. That's just what you smell like. Don't overuse it. Oh, please, I beg you not to overuse it. Just a little bit. And then one thing you don't want to do is you don't want to rub it in. Don't rub that shit in. Just spray it, 1 spray, 2 sprays lightly, and let it do its thing. Cologne will help you just be a little bit more confident about yourself. There's scientific studies about scent and confidence, and that if you can tie in a pleasant scent that you really like with, your hygiene, that every time you step out of the house, you will be in this mode of like warriorship. I am a warrior king, ready to dominate. Every time you step out of the house, you'll be in that mode. I mean, how great would that be? Up your game. Thanks for watching.